Yeah, no doubt that it was one of the toughest that I've had, and to be honest, it's quite expected. And obviously, not really knowing too much about my opponent and not facing against her before. And she came out and played really smart, and there's no doubt that I wasn't playing my best tennis, and she was smart in making me hit another ball. And I was making so many errors out there, and she stuck to her game plan. She kept grinding, and it was just, for me, it's just a matter of trying to be consistent out there and winning not just 1, 2, but 3 points in a row.
Is there a human tendency to think that reputation could be a strong intangible asset in a first-round match? Meaning where you are, and maybe you're so often playing an unknown opponent, just or Maria Sharapova means something to be a intimidating factor to the opposition. Does that play into any part of the mental aspect?
Well, I think the opponent, that's one of the reasons that I say that. I think it's such a boring answer, but taking it one match at a time, because no matter what your opponent is ranked, or if they're young or old, or if you've played them or not before, it's a new match, it's a new day, and they're going to go out there and try to beat you.
But psychologically, is it harder to play an unranked opponent as opposed to someone who knows close to you in rankings?
I think it depends on the day. I think if the story would have been a little bit different if I played better, if I wasn't making so many unforced errors.
What did you make of her performance today, Maria?
Yeah, thought she did many things well. She's a great mover on the court. She made me hit a lot of balls. She was really, really steady. She handled pace pretty well. But on the other side, I don't think I did enough to make her feel like she had any pressure in the first set. I had 1, 2 good balls and then hit an error, and whether it was a centimeter or 2 out, doesn't matter, it's still an error. So for me, it was just getting that consistency in the match, and she was smart because she stuck with her game plan. She was steady. She made me play. She saw that I was making those errors, and she just kept doing the same thing. She wasn't trying to do something else, or
What did you know about before the match?
I actually I saw one match I saw was at Wimbledon, I think. She's playing Date in the first round. I just saw a little bit of that, I think, from home. And other than that, I didn't know too much about her game.
Maria, what do you attribute the unforced errors to?
I'm not sure, actually. Had a good practice week. I think the last couple of days have been tough for the players, and not being able to, obviously, none of us really practiced yesterday. So I think it was just really about, and the day before it was raining, so everyone's trying to get 30 minutes on an indoor court, which is always a little bit tough. So I think it was just going out there and trying to find that consistency.
Did you find something out there today before the match went on? Can you kind of walk away from this as saying this was okay for a first round match, and that you were equal to?
Yeah, I kept fighting, and I knew that I wasn't playing my best tennis. I'm really realistic usually, and I knew that no matter how I was playing, I still have a chance to win the match. So, and that's kind of the mindset that I had.
Maria, you've been working on your volley for years, and some matches you'll come in, take some risks. Today, she's making you play a lot of balls. You're pulling to the corners, but sometimes she's floating them back. And is there a hesitation about going to net and closing points out, or is it just sort of on the day the style of the player you're facing?
Yeah, I actually, I thought when she was on the defense sheet, there were some balls that I could have put away, and I shouldn't even see a volley, to be honest. Part of that was due to the fact that she was really quick, and I think she anticipated the balls quite well. But yeah, I think it all has to do with just being a bit more aggressive and looking to come in and not hitting a shot and just waiting around. Yeah, you're right.
So what about the 3-set record this year?
It's great. It's a good number, I guess.
You were talking about last month a little bit about glass half full, glass empty, about maybe you shouldn't be going to 3, but the great thing is you're winning 3-setters. So
Yeah, Yeah, well, sometimes, in the past, you have a match like this where you're not playing your best. You get through it. You give yourself a chance to keep going. To find your rhythm, and you find yourself in the later stage of the tournament. So obviously, that's what I hope it is. And it's good to have a day to practice tomorrow. I'll hit the court and then have another match. And the best thing about this match is I gave myself a chance to play another one.
Do you have a great amount of confidence going into third sets, knowing how much success you've had?
Yeah, I do, but I think it's just a matter of belief, whether I haven't won a 3-set match this year, whether I have a great record. I think it's just a matter of belief within myself that no matter how well or bad or good I'm playing, my opponent's playing, that I know that I can tough it out no matter what the situation is. I have the belief, I've had it, and sometimes it just doesn't happen even if you have it. Sometimes you can be playing the best tennis of your life and you go into the third set and things don't work out. So,
Maria, how are you feeling about your serve coming out of the match?
it could have been better, no doubt. I started sloppy in the beginning of the first set, and I think that gave her, a good amount of confidence. Always nice to be up a break early in the first set, especially first round of the U.S. Open. And at some points, I felt like I came out strong, and whether it was second or first serve, I had a few aces close in the third set. So, yeah, that's definitely a part that I have to work on still.
Maybe in the second round? Go ahead.
Maria, what's the biggest difference between playing at the U.S. Open and the other Grand Slams?
I think every Grand Slam is unique. They're all so different. Obviously, nothing is like playing in New York City and a New York fan, and I think everyone is so passionate about the sport, and they're loud and they're antsy, and they want to see good tennis, and it's the biggest stadium that we play on. So yeah, it's a pretty incredible event.
How tired do players get at this point of the season? Like, how tired are you after playing all year?
It's not like this year is different than any other year. I mean, it's so important to find that balance of having your mind and your body fresh. Obviously, I always say how important being healthy is. It's just such an important tool if you're able to, keep your body on a high level and fresh and ready to go, and injury-free, hopefully. It's just that's the greatest gift you can ask throughout the whole year.
Well, the men's tour is cutting down their tournaments by 2 weeks, or getting 2 weeks extra next year. I wonder if you are fine with the women's tour schedule now, or if you would prefer to have more time off.
I think we actually finish a few weeks before they do. So I'm not sure if we're going to finish equally now when they next year, but they might still. I mean, it seems like they play forever, so.
Two last questions in
Actually
English.
lucky.
So Maria, what did you do in the hurricane to entertain yourself, or did you just stare out the window?
Yeah, I went to the gym and did a little workout. I played with my dog. I had room service. Everything else was just about closed, and everything that was open was completely packed. There's an antique store open down the street, which I thought was probably like the best day of their life, because everyone walking around. I mean, I never thought they were going to sell that old giraffe that's been there for 100 years. Yeah, I mean, even my dog kept going back to his little bag, and it was kind of freaked me out because there was a sign that he wanted to go home. So I thought maybe the hurricane was going to be bad. But we were lucky that, it was just a little rain.
Just a little fashion question, Maria. I mean, what were some of the colors in that? That was a really nice outfit, but I didn't know how to describe the colors.
It's like lavender gray and fluorescent pink accents.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. What questions about you?